Welcome to Wisdom and Counsel, where we bring you the most inspiring stories and wisdom that touch the heart. In this video, we will take you on a journey through time to one of the most famous literary stories in American literature, The Great Gatsby. A story about lost love, ambition, betrayal, and an impossible dream that remains unfulfilled despite all efforts. Get ready to listen to the story of Jay Gatsby, the man who had everything except what he truly wanted. In the summer of 1922, New York City was alive with energy, but it also carried secrets and untold stories. Jay Gatsby, known for his immense wealth, lived in a grand mansion on the East River in New York. Though everyone knew him through the extravagant parties he threw every week, the truth about his life remained a mystery. Who was this man? How did he become so rich? Jay Gatsby begins with his early years when his name was originally James Gatz, born to a poor family in the Midwest. He grew up with a burning desire for wealth and success. As a young man, he dreamed of improving his life and escaping his humble beginnings. One day, he met Daisy Buchanan, the woman who would change his life forever. Daisy came from a wealthy family, and everything in her life seemed perfect. His love for Daisy blossomed during this period, and they both fell deeply in love. However, World War I tore them apart. Gatsby went off to fight in the war, while Daisy married Tom Buchanan, a rich and influential man. Though married, Daisy was unhappy, feeling empty, and lacking something that money couldn't buy: true love. While Daisy's life evolved amidst wealth and social status, Gatsby worked tirelessly to build his fortune. He became one of the richest men in the city, but his goal was never simply to accumulate wealth. His only goal was to win Daisy back. The love he lost in his youth became his only passion. Gatsby decided to move to New York City, throwing lavish parties every week, hoping that one day Daisy would return to his life. Over time, Nick Carraway, Gatsby's neighbor, became more acquainted with the details of his life. Nick worked in finance and lived in a small house near Gatsby's mansion. One day, Nick decided to attend one of Gatsby's grand parties, which were filled with people, music, and luxury. The parties took place in a massive mansion and were filled with dancing, singing, and fine dining. But Gatsby himself always remained in the background, away from the limelight. Nick began to discover something strange about Gatsby. Despite his wealth and influence, Gatsby was living for just one purpose: to win Daisy back. The relationship between Nick and Gatsby grew, and Nick began to understand more about this enigmatic man, who seemed to be chasing a dream that would never come true. One day, Gatsby decided to meet Daisy again. He asked Nick to arrange a meeting between them in his mansion. When they finally met, it was an emotionally charged moment. Daisy saw in Gatsby the young man she had once loved, and Gatsby saw in Daisy everything he had ever dreamed of. Their relationship was complex, as Daisy was now married with children, and Gatsby was still living in the past. But things did not go as Gatsby had planned. Tom Buchanan began to suspect the relationship between his wife and Gatsby, and he decided to reveal the truth. During a visit to New York City, Tom gathered everyone in one place and exposed all of Gatsby's secrets. At that moment, Gatsby began to lose control over everything. Daisy, who was torn between the past and the present, ultimately chose to return to her life with Tom. Tom and Daisy returned to their lavish life in their grand mansion, while Gatsby, who had dreamed of bringing the past back, remained alone. Life had played him, and now he faced the harsh truth. Money and fame could not bring the person you love back into your life. In the final days of his life, Gatsby continued to chase the dream he had been pursuing for so long. But he realized too late that dreams do not always come true, and love cannot be bought with money. In a tragic end, Gatsby's life was abruptly cut short, and his dream was left unfulfilled. Gatsby's life was filled with hope and ambition, but in the end, the dream he sought to achieve vanished, and the price was far too high. In a world where money and fame collide with human relationships, we learn that true love cannot be bought, and that hope can remain just a dream. If you enjoyed this story and want more inspiring tales and wisdom that touch the heart, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to receive all new content. Share this video with your friends and let us know your thoughts on the story in the comments. Thank you for watching.